Okay, welcome everyone to Make Even More Money Online, the elements of an impressive VA blog. This is a free webinar. We're going to run for 1 hour to 90 minutes. I hope you have your pens ready. There is an exam in the middle of all this, okay? So we're going to go deeper into what makes a blog impressive enough so the clients who wants to hire you as a VA will hire you, okay? So yun yung ating goal ngayon, to show you how it is. I'm gonna show you a lot of examples of virtual assistant blogs. May mali, may mga tama. You're gonna find out what those are. Okay? And there's really no video for those asking. So just in general, what's a VA? Mabilis lang to. VAs are people who work from home. Okay? That's it. That's the definition. They work from home. Okay? And the reason why I'm talking in front of you is because I have 7 years of experience hiring VAs. 7 years since 2005, and I have 2 years experience training people to become virtual assistants here in the Philippines. Cagayan de Oro, Cebu, and Manila. I've been doing training and it's been very successful. Lots of people have become virtual assistants after that training. Immediately after the training, within the month, ganyan. Okay? So, moving on. So what is VA? It's office work done at home. That's it. Stop thinking that you're so unique of a human being because it's office work done at home. Okay? Nikki, can you remind people, or Trina, can you remind people that there really is no video? Para hindi na lang ako yung nagre-remind. Kayo na lang mag-remind na talaga po walang video kasi mabilis po yung slides ni Jomar. Besides, whatever Jomar says is what's exactly what the slide says. So if you don't understand me, you understand the slide, it still works, right? Right? Okay. The version in YouTube will have video. So anyway, so that's what is VA is office work done at home. Office work done at home. Can you type that in so that I'm clear who I'm talking to, right? If there are any VAs in the house, can you just say, ako yan. Lagay niyo sa chat room, ako yan, ako yan. Para malaman ko kung may VAs. Okay. So, it's any office work. Don't ask me, pwede ba accounting? Okay, the only office work na hindi pwede sa VA is janitorial. Okay? You can't clean the clients in the USA. That's office work, right? Janitorial, timpla kape, and hindi pwedeng ganun. Yun lang naman ang pagkakaiba. Okay? Trina, can you help? Trina's my VA. Trina, can you help say pag may nagtatanong, hoy, bakit walang video? Kasi, pakipindot ng F5. Ganun. Mukhang wala si Nikki ngayon. Pakipindot ng F5 sa mga taong nahihirapan, nababagalan, press F5. Can you type that in, Trina, in the chat room? Thank you. So let's proceed. So here's how you start. You go to this website. Here's how you start. Go to this website. Okay, in that website, you have to fill up your profile in that website. Oops! Anong website yun ulit? Ay, pakisulat nga. Yan yung website. That's where you start, right? For those of you who want to know how to start, you start by going here. Okay? And then you fill up your profile, which is just like Facebook. Okay? Just fill up your profile there. That's how you start. And your profile is obviously your name, your school, your skills, and your experience. That's it. Para ka nag-apply for work. Exactly like filling up a resume. Pero ito sa internet. So those of you asking how to start, ayan yung link. Ulit-ulit na nilalagay. Now, ng clients dyan, sa loob ng website na yan, okay, they'll be asking you this question. And paulit-ulitin natin. Do you have a website? Do you have a blog? This is for work at home. One of the questions they will ask you is, do you have a website or do you have a blog? Or they have gonna ask you, do you have a website instead of site? Or do you have a blog? Or isa pa is, can you make a site or a blog? This is what people will be asking you. And these people are your potential clients. So today, we're gonna assume that they will ask you that question. Which means, we're not gonna let them ask the question. We're going to tell them, yes, we have a blog before they even ask it. And this is what exactly what I want you to do. Para ma-impress agad, for the client to be impressed with you, you show them the blog immediately. They haven't asked for it yet. You show it to them immediately by putting it in the resume. Ayan, by putting it in the resume. You put your blog in your resume. Not hidden, but under your name. Under your name. Okay. Next. We answer the question, do you have a blog, before they even ask it, because they will not interview you. Like, work from home VA is the same as like work sa office. Wala lang commute. Okay? So they're gonna look at your resume, yes. And when they look at it, I want them to see the blog address, your URL, or yung HTTP colon colon. I want them to see that in the resume. Everybody know what a resume looks like? Yes? Anybody know what a resume looks like? I'm gonna assume you do. Okay? So, very good. So, I'm qualified to teach you this because I hire people as VAs based on the blog that they create. 80% of what they do in the blog, that's the basis why I hire VAs. Not what they write in the resume, but what's inside the blog. Because it shows that you have the skills and you're comfortable with internet even if you're 55, 60 years old. You're comfortable, you can do a blog, and I can see it in your blog. That's the reason. Okay? That's why you need to have a blog. Okay? Yeah. Next. So, question which I already gave you is you need to identify your favorite movie. Most of you have. Let's move on. Okay? Let's move on. You know your favorite movie? Say yes sa chat room. Yes? Yes? You know your favorite, right? So, alam mo na, no? So, good. So, this is how you make the name of your blog. Name of your blog is your first name and part of the movie name. So, yung Three Idiots ang favorite movie. So, the name of your blog will be Susan Idiot. So, di ba pangit yun? Susan Idiot yung pangalan ng blog mo. So, you have to come up with a different name for a blog, okay? So, here's an example. Si Ana, ang favorite niya, Star Wars. So, ang pangalan ng blog niya is starana.wordpress.com. So, that's example, right? There's another example is Total Recall yung favorite movie niya. So, si Mike, ang pangalan ng kanyang blog is totalmike.wordpress.com. Okay? That's a sample. And the third example is Avatar Susie favorite. So, avatarsusie.wordpress.com. That's why you have to come up with your three movies. Okay? So that you can come up with a name of a blog. So, just be careful with that name because that's the name you're going to show to the clients. And this is not the time to come up with a fake name. I mean, just use your first name, but don't make a fake name. Like, your name is Ophelia. Okay? Ophelia. But your real name is Linda. So the blog name is Avatar Ophelia. But your real name is Linda. The client will not believe it's your blog. You understand me? Say yes? So you have to come up with your first name and a movie. Okay? And you not use 2012 as the name of your favorite movie. Do not use Three Idiots as the name of your movie. Okay? A better movie because you're going to attach your name. So, here's what I'm going to do. You're going to go to WordPress.com. It's the first step. And then, after going to WordPress, you register. So, where's the register? It's orange. You click on the orange register button, right? And then, this is how it looks like in WordPress. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to give a name to your blog. See that? It's going to ask you for the name. You already have a name. Avatar Queen. Avatar Rona. Total Jade. Okay? So, you enter your WordPress blog name, then your username, password, and email address. And at the bottom of that, you'll see what language are you using. English, of course. And then, there are two options. Of course, guess which option you're going to use. Upgrade or create a blog. Which option are you going to use when you register for WordPress? Answer, please. I need an answer. So, obviously, gusto mong gumastos, no? So, dun ka sa upgrade. So, mga gustong gumastos, upgrade. Maayaw magastos, dun ka siya sa create a blog. Okay? So, those who want to spend money right now, and if you spend money right now, that's the permanent name that you're going to use, ha? Yung Total Mike. That's the name of your blog. If you just want to play around for a while, you click on create blog. Dali, inom lang akong tubig. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have fun. You're going to do that. You're going to do that. Go to WordPress and register your name. Come on, right now. Today. Now. Yes. Yes, exactly. You will go to WordPress and register that name. I will wait. Okay, go. I'm not talking, so it's okay. There's no audio. If you have a WordPress, then don't do the exercise. That's right. If you already have a WordPress account, you don't need to do this exercise. Obviously. If you have a WordPress account, you don't need to do the exercise. Okay. Odi! Nandito si Odi! Odi's my friend. Okay. Hi Richie, hi Bonnie, hi, I'm waiting. Haba. Hi Jem, hi Ernie, hi Cyber Magic, hi Emery, hi Felicima, hi Heart Queen, hi Wem. Amber, tak sa internet cafe. Kasi ikaw lang reklamo sa sound. Okay. You done? If you're done, say yes! Hi Jonathan, hi Jem. Ba, mga walang mukha dito. Mga hindi nag-upload ng picture sa ano. Hi Marlon, hi Life is, hi Maymay, hi Cristel, hi Anna. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the guys to finish doing the WordPress account. It's very important. Hi Wina, hi Essayer, hi Druel, hi Heart Clubs, hi Lad, hi Dean, hi Amari, hi Like Mike, hi Jade, hi Sarah, hi Zhang Zeng, hi Vepon, hi Christopher Di Guzman, dalawang account, hi Charines, hi Fami, hi Cherry. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna assume you guys are done. Okay, why did we do that? Because there are newbies in the house. Pag sinabing in the house, dito sa bahay na to. Hi, Audi! Okay, you're not actually late. Kaka-start ko lang. Because we were late. So, I tried to get you over, the fear of doing something online by actually forcing you to create a WordPress account. This is not the first time we've done it. Okay, some people will say, I'm gagawin sa WordPress. I'm so scared, blah, blah, blah. Pero nung register sa Facebook, they weren't scared at all because everybody was using Facebook, okay? Okay? If you're techie and you already have a domain and stuff like that, you don't have to do the exercise, okay? Because this is a fear exercise, okay? A lot of people are afraid of WordPress, and that's it. Okay. Nawala ba ako? Okay, meron naman eh. Can you hear me? Say yes. Just checking the volume again. Say yes. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Tuloy. Yung iba lang di makarinig. Ganun talaga. Okay, next. So, tapos na yan. All of you talaga dapat. Okay. Ito dapat panakot ko sa inyo. Pag nag-create kayo ng WordPress blog, magme-melt yung internet. Pero I forgot it. So, never mind. Okay. Slide 31. Slide 31. Hehehe. Encouragement ko lang yan. Okay. So, now that you've created your name, okay? You've created your name. Let's say Total Mike. Okay. You have to create an about me. Alam niyo yung about me, yung pag punta ka sa you go to a website and you want to figure out who is the owner of this website. You go to about, right? You gotta type sa Microsoft Word or sa papel what you're gonna talk about yourself, who you are, right? And the reason why I ask you to come up with a movie, because you're going to explain why you used Total Mike or why you used Avatar Jenny. Okay? And when you explain it, you don't say, this is my favorite movie. Okay? You say it in such a way that the person reading that write-up will be impressed with your skills. Skills. Okay, you understand me? You have to write an about me. What's an about me? So, the typical about me is I'm 16 years old. I graduated from LaSalle. My course is BS Security Science or something. That's not an about me. Okay, the about me is, hi, I'm Total Mike. My real name is Sis. I do the following. I totally understand. See, I repeated the word total because that's what I call my blog. I totally understand Microsoft Word. And I'm so obsessed with YouTube. Not just playing with YouTube, not just playing videos, but also actually editing videos. Ganyan. Skills. You're going to you're going to talk about your skills dun sa about me. Am I clear there? Don't tell me don't have skills kasi we're gonna go there. At least that point, when you write up that about me, it's gonna be about skills. Am I clear there? Yes? Okay. Slide 33. Trina, dapat tulungan mo ako pag may nagtanong, bago pa lang si Trina eh. Ikaw sumagot. I hope you can hear me, Trina. Okay? So, 33. Slide 33 ako. Ewan ko sa inyo. Basta 33 ako. Tatlo yung computer ko dito, lahat nakalagay 33. Ambrish, wag ka na magsalita. Tuloy. Okay, tuloy. So, when you make your about me, it's right up. You're just gonna paste it into WordPress. You prepare it somewhere else on a piece of paper, okay? So, let me just... So, ito yung question. What will you put, right? You throw away your lies. What do you mean by lies? The stuff you put in your resume. Such as, those are essentially useless. Like, when I say lies, what are your strengths? There's an interview, like a job interview, and you say, oh, my strength is I don't know when to stop working. I'm such a workaholic. That's a lie. It's bola. Okay, don't put that there. In the VA world, there's no room for bola. Okay, because they can fire you instantly. They can hire you instantly, but they can also fire you instantly. So your about me will not be about your strengths and weaknesses. Okay. My only weakness is I have no weakness. Okay? Pride. No. It's all about gonna be your skills. Okay. Let's proceed. So you're gonna list down your internet activities inside your about me. Question. Can you hear me clearly? Do I need to increase the volume? Oh, wait. Sabihin nyo kung clear. No need. Good. Very good. So, most of us, the kind of things we can do online are only this. Diba? Like, upload, tag, comment, email. That's all of the things that we know. No? We're gonna have to add to this set of talents. No? So, that's why you're here. That's why I asked you to go to Google earlier. Now, anybody here know what an internet Easter egg is? Anybody here know what that is? An internet Easter egg. For those who are early, if you went to Google, okay, and you type the words "do a barrel roll" in Google, for those of you who did not yet do this, Go to Google, open another tab or a browser, and you type this in Google. Okay, and that's an Easter egg. So what is an Easter egg? It's an egg that you look for in Easter. They hide it, and then you go look for it. So I'm actually talking about, Easter, the resurrection of Jesus Christ, right? So there's eggs with multiple colors, and the adults hide it, and the kids look for it. So that's an Easter egg. So the internet is full of Easter eggs. Word has Easter egg. Excel has a game inside it. Do you know this? Yeah? And in Google, okay, there is if you type the words a barrel roll, the screen will rotate. And that's a useless thing, right? It's a useless thing. But it's fun, knowing all those small things now. What kind of person knows Easter eggs? In Tagalog, a person who studies something very well, it's called kinakarir niya, di ba? Kinakarir ang pagliligaw kay Jenny. It means he's studying Jenny so much so that when he courts Jenny, he knows exactly what to say and stuff like that, right? So that is a person who is considered something like an expert. Okay. So in the word we use in the internet, the people who know what Easter eggs are is called a power user. Can you type in the chat room, say power user? Okay. By the way, if you're looking for the volume control, you bring your mouse to the lower right hand corner. Volume control. Kopyahin mo to, ano mamaya Trina. Bring mouse to lower right corner. Above of the man outline. And, wala pa akong sinasabi, hirap maging choppy. Okay? Walang sound because I stopped talking. Galing, ano? Okay. Nag-choppy pa bigla. Sige, okay lang yan. So, I'm gonna upload the volume control sa Facebook. For those of you who don't know how to control the volume, this is like your first time to attend a webinar, I'm gonna just upload the volume control specs because apparently Nikki's not here and she's the one who actually helps us with that normally. Ano, okay. Go to Facebook if you want to see the volume control. Okay. Go back to our Facebook group if you want to see the volume control. You bring the mouse to the lower right hand corner. That's the volume control. It's not gonna appear if you don't move your mouse. You have to go to bring the mouse there. Okay. Very choppy. Sorry. Everybody, voice is clear? Yes? I'm gonna proceed with power users. Okay, good. For those of you who can't hear anything, it's really volume control. Goodness. Hey. Sige. So you guys know what a power user is, okay? So question, how does one become a Google power user? And the answer is obvious. And can you read help files? Anybody here scared of reading help files? You know, books on guides on how to do something. So if you can say yes, you're able to read help files. You go to Google and you type Google help. You go to Google and you type the words Google help, and all that help will come out. Gmail help, web search help, using Google Chrome. Okay. How do you become a power user? Okay. You read the help. Okay. Now let me tell you how to read the help. Just for fun. You go get a printer, and then you get paper, and then you buy ink, and then you print all that help files, and then you read them during your spare time. Waiting shed, in the lines of cafeteria, waiting in the FX, line, waiting in Jollibee, waiting in the movies. Just every time you're waiting, you read those help. Now, if you're fortunate enough to have mobile internet, you go to the help and you read it on your iPhone. But that's too expensive because if your iPhone doesn't have battery, etc., somebody snatches, etc., it's much better that you just print the help and read it. So you're asking, what is the secret to becoming a power user? First question, why do I want to become a power user? Because you get hired quickly if people perceive you to be a power user. We're going to go deeper to that later. Okay? So, can somebody tell Amberish to stop complaining? Just tell her, go run to an internet cafe. Okay? Yung mga bagal. Yan talaga eh. We can't help you. Everybody else can hear. So, I'm gonna go now. Okay? I'm gonna proceed. Okay? So, a question please. How do you become a SlideShare power user? You guys know the answer? Come on. What's the answer? How do you become a SlideShare power user? We are in SlideShare right now. So how do you become one? A power user for SlideShare. Anybody know the answer? Come on. Sabihin, magaling ka sa SlideShare. Okay? The answer, H. Sanes got it. No? Working Pinoy got it. R. Lumidaw got it. Mom Dotsky got it. Christopher De Guzman, they got it. Not gonna count. Marlon got it. Congratulations to those who got it. Working Pinoy got it. Here's the answer. How do you become a SlideShare power user? You go to SlideShare, you go type help in Google, and the first link is the help. The second link contains presentations that helps you understand SlideShare. That's it. How can everything be jargon to you? Misa, do you know what Google means? Because that's my standard. I mean, if you don't know Google, I can't help you. This is impossible. SlideShare is a website. You're not supposed to know what it is. That's why you're gonna read the help. Clear ba ko? If there's something in the internet that you don't understand, what do? You go to the help. Tama ba? If there's anything you don't understand, you type in Google, name of program I don't understand, help. And then you select the things that you need to read. Okay? Slide 53. So let's move on. Hey, so this is how you do it. You show people that you're a power user using a blog. Slide 54. Okay? So let's see how other people do it. Okay? How do they show people that they are a power user? Okay? And again, how do you become a power user again? You what? You take a printer, you take paper, you take ink, and you print what? The help. You print the help. So yes, you will kill trees. Yes, you will spend money. You print it out. Of course, there is an easier way. You buy the book. But there are many websites with no books. So you print the help. Okay. Next. Okay, let's start your exam. This is your exam, guys. Okay. This is a website of a VA. Well, a candidate VA. There's something wrong and something right about it. Can you guess? This is a blog of a virtual assistant candidate. Are you impressed by the way it was made? Will you hire this person? What do you think? What is right or what is wrong with it? Come on. Give your guess in the chat room. Come on. Thank you, Trina. Guess in the chat room. You have like, 10 seconds to decide what's right or wrong about this VA blog. No answer. No about page. Correct. There's an email catcher. It's on the right. Uses Wikipedia. That's okay. According to Wikipedia, that's okay. That's okay. That's not a problem. Tama, I heart chubs. Malabo ang letters. Hindi niya mabasa. So obvious, right? Okay, so let me show you my answers. Thank you very much. There it is. The right thing about it is under the title, it has a subtitle. That's the right thing. Are you taking notes, guys? Here's the time to take notes. Under the title is a subtitle. On the right, there's an email catcher. It asks people for their email. You have to have that. Then there's this huge Bo Sanchez Through the Rich Club. That doesn't belong there. You get it? It depends. if your client is Filipino and you put that in, that's probably great. If your client is foreigner, they don't know what that means. It shouldn't be there. You get my 3 points? This person has a subtitle. There is an email catcher. And the Truly Rich Club, Bo Sanchez, should not be there. Okay. Just saying. Next. This is another one. Take a look. Take a look. Now, you're going to use most of the time just common sense in understanding this. This is a blog created by a VA candidate. These are all my students. And they did it wrong, they did it right. Guess what's wrong, what's right? You see on the left, there's already a huge about. Our profile, blah, 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 blah. It's an about. You see that? It's an about me. I hope you understand that. And there's even sample work on the right. No. Those icons are from a computer. That's not important. That's not part of the blog. Sorry. Yeah, the title is Virtual Assistant Manila. Actually, it's okay. The title is okay. Actually, it's very correct. Telephone number, where is that? Oh, that's okay. That's correct. But the telephone number with the country code, that's actually correct. There is no subtitle. Very good. J-H-C-H-E-H-E. Diane, that's correct. So let's proceed with the answers. You notice there was no subtitle, but the title of the tutorial is correct. User's Guide, Setting Up a Yugma Account. So there is a tutorial, 28 pages long. There is a Contact Us, which is correct. And there is a Hire Me on Odesk icon. That's also correct. Okay, these are... I'm showing you the pointers to a correct VA blog by showing you examples of VA blogs. I hope you're getting this. Are you getting this? Yes? In the middle, you'll see that this is a power user for Yugma. Do you understand? Yeah, you don't know what Yugma is. It doesn't matter. But you're a client. You don't know what Yugma is. And he says there is a user's guide in this VA's blog. What does that mean? Does it mean the VA knows what Yugma is? Yes or no? Yes. So the client who doesn't know what Yugma is will say, oh, that's something new. You're getting this? I hope you're getting this. Okay? The VA knows Yugma. The client doesn't know Yugma. So he looks at the tutorial. So you understand me? When the interview comes, the interview will not go like this. So do you know what Yugma is? Of course not, right? The client doesn't even know what Yugma is. Now you're the power user for Yugma, though you're not, versus the client. Okay? And of course, on the right you see Hire Me on Odesk and Contact Us, which is great because immediately you can see it. Now there's something big and wrong here. If you notice, the letters are too small. Did you notice that? The letters are too small because she fit all those stuff into 3 columns. That's bad. I tell you, this is all obvious stuff. You know it. You know it. So next. Okay, what's wrong? What's right? Come on. What's wrong? What's right? The ideal is that people actually can read your fonts. Just like this one. Like 40-year-old client can read your fonts. Font is too small. What else? No subtitle. What else? Let's just look at something nice. No? Can you see something nice? No? I'll show you. Okay, she wasted the space left and right. It's all just a dirty couch in a dirty apartment. It's bad. Okay? There's no about me. There's no title. There's no subtitle. But on the right, you'll see 10 tutorials. If you can read it, it is 10 tutorials. What does that mean? You tell me. I see a blog of a VA with 10 tutorials. One of them is Evernote, as you can see. What does that mean? Power user, right? It's power user. I'm gonna hire this VA, right? Because knows a lot of things, and I go through it. I know some things. I don't need know much. Yeah, Missing introduction. The tutorial must have an introduction. Yeah, you're gonna say the person is knowledgeable. Let's go to the next one. Oops, beautiful. Okay, your chance. Here's the next one. What do you think? What do you think? Sakit sa mata. So you know, just by common sense, something's wrong, right? There's no about me. Yeah. Let's go to the next one. There it is. The color's wrong, and there's a gigantic AdSense ad on the left. There's no about me. Yung contact us nasa about me, pwede naman yun. It's too colorful. Okay? So there. Font's too small. And of course, I'm gonna repeat. There is a gigantic ad where the email catcher or the about me should be. Okay? It's too loud. Okay. Next. Here it is. Huwag yung papansin nyo nasa ilalim ng mga graphics. Ano yan? Nasa browser yan eh. So here's that blog. So tell me, what do you see? What's right? What's wrong? What? Come on. Small font pa rin, yeah. What else? It's dull, yeah. You're right. It's dull. That's not a chat. It's a feed. It's a feed from a list of visitors. There is no subtitle. There is no about. But there's a tutorial, right? And there's a picture, right? So let's look at the answers. The right thing about this, pay attention. Mabilis kayo sa negative eh. I have to tell you what's right. The right thing is, it has a picture underneath title, forgot something. There's an introduction to the tutorial, and there's that tutorial. Okay? And the fidget, it doesn't belong there. The fidget doesn't belong there. It shouldn't. If you want that fidget, which contains the list of people who visited this blog, from what country they are, it should be at the very bottom. Right? And of course, text should be bigger. Okay, next is this one. You already know the answer, right? The good thing about this, what's the good thing about this? I can see, if I can read, okay, 10 tutorials. Actually, 11, right? No. It's about time you look for the nice things. What's the nice thing? 10 tutorials, right? It's obviously there. And of course, obviously, the bad thing is bad background. Okay? Let's move on. And this is a sin conducted by a lot of people. I'm not even going to ask you to guess what's wrong with this blog. There's the arrow. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with this blog? The name of the blog is Finally. What's the name of your blog? Guys, can you write down the name of your blog? Yung sinabi nyo kanina, yung Total Mic. What is this? The title makes no sense, right? What's the name of your blog? What did you come up with kanina? So let's see it. Avenger Reich. Okay. Hindi pwedeng Braveheart. Kailangan may pangalan mo. Okay. About. That's the name of your blog? About? Okay, fine. I said, use a movie, right? Anyway. Anyway, if you forgot how to name your blog, it's a movie and your name, your first name. Okay. So, don't ever make the mistake of this one, And the second problem with this one is, I can't read finally because it's white on light green. Don't do that. Make sure that it's bright and dark so people can actually read your blog. Okay, next moving. Next. Oh, here's another one. This one has a lot of correct things going on for it. Okay, number 1, big title. Number 2, really big subtitle. Okay, you see that second arrow? And that's this huge email catcher, right? So these are all right things. Tapos meron siyang application form. Yabang, no? Siya pa yung may application form. Meron pa siyang mission and vision. This impressive. The only bad thing really is Truly Rich Club and God Whispers, which doesn't belong there. Because it doesn't give you the power user feel. All of a sudden, it's religious. You know what I mean? It's wealth and religion. It doesn't belong there. Okay? You already said you're a radical online assistant. Prove it to me by showing the tutorials. Don't show me that Truly Rich Club or God Whispers Club. Okay, so this has a lot of things going right for it. Okay, let's move on. Okay, another one. So this one is busier. It has an about me. It has a title. It has a subtitle. What do you think? Hey guys, can you tell the newbies to stay on focus? We're talking about being a VA. We're talking about being a VA. Focus, focus, focus. Stop thinking about LeBron. LeBron, what's this guy's name? The guy who won for the Miami Heat. Yeah. Stop thinking about that. We're talking about being a VA. Okay? Thank you. Moving on, I'll show you the answer. The right thing is, there is the subtitle. It has all that the home, about me, email me, my blogs. It has helpful tips. A person with helpful tips. What do you think? Great, right? The only problem is that matrix background. Okay? It's really bad. But essentially it's going. Okay, here's the sin for most people. What do you think? What do you think about this? What is this? What do you think? Do you agree that this is a beautiful blog? this is this is a really weird blog. There's nothing there. It's just white. So don't ever do this, okay? Yeah, it looks like a resume, only it's white. It's all white. Yeah, you're right, OS. It looks like a receipt. Okay. So don't do this. There's a lot of people who think they're smart by putting too much white space on a blog. Okay, they're not smart. So that's all missing. It's like blank paper. Okay, here's another one. Virtual assistant tools. It has this nice design. I'm gonna show you the answer anyway. It's nice design. It tells you tools. There's a tutorial. There's recent posts. The only small thing that's wrong is I can't read it. You get it? Again, you can't read it. By now, you really got it, right? Am I right? I've been repeating all these rules. You're getting it, yes? Too many? Hindi. Tama lang yung too many na how-to. That's exactly what you want. If you have 100 how-tos there, what do you look like? From a client point of view, you got 100 how-tos in a blog. What does it look like? You're a loser or a power user? What do you think? You got 100 how-tos in your blog. What do you look like? You look like an expert. Correct. Not just a power user. An expert. 100. It looks like you know a lot of things. That's the point. Okay, next. So here's another one. Pumped Up VA. Okay, I'm not even going to ask you to guess. It's kind of obvious. Correct name. Correct subtitle. Social media. Proofreader. Article spinner. It's an about me. And there he goes talking about God and passion. See, hello. You're a social media proofreader, and you're talking about passion and God. Weird. Okay? So that's the first part. I hope it's okay with you. That's not the end of it. That's the first part of our quiz. No, looking at other people's work. Did you enjoy that part? Do you like looking at other people's work? Learning from their mistakes and successes? Was that good? Was that helpful? Did you think it was too much? Yeah. I mean, Jomar, it's obvious. I already know it. It's obvious from the first example. I know it already. Do you think that's too much? Too much examples? Was it helpful? Because we have more. We have more. At the end of this one, there's more. Okay? So, let me tell you the exact rules you gotta follow. Okay? The impressive VA blog pointers. Ready? I don't know how many this is, so it's up to you guys to decide. Just count. Just tell me at the end how many tips did I give today, because I can't remember. I didn't put a number. Okay? So, if it's your first time to look at a blog, I'm sorry then. You gotta look for more blogs. Okay. The first one, when you create a WordPress blog, I ask you to make one. WordPress will put the words just another WordPress.com site under your title. It's gonna put that. What are you gonna do? Slide tells you the answer. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do with just another WordPress.com site? You're going to remove that. You're going to remove it. You got to change it because you need a subtitle. If somebody sees your blog and it still has just another WordPress.com, you're not a power user. You're a complete first-timer. Okay? You're a first-timer. So you remove that subtitle. It's going to appear on every page of your blog. That just another WordPress blog because it's under your title. Okay, so is this slow enough? Is this slow enough? That's the first rule. Get rid of that subtitle. If you have friends who have blogs and they have that, they're complete newbies or first timers. Okay, children. Okay, next rule. The blog contains tutorials. Isn't that great? Tell me you're shocked. The blog contains tutorials. Yes, you heard daddy. That's it. Rule number 2. Your blog contains tutorials. Move on. That's my baby. Because a power user must have tutorials in his blog. And it must be obvious. The tutorials are visible. You're not hiding the tutorials. Okay? Hope that's clear. Look at that. On the right side, list of how-tos. These are the tutorials. So that's it. It should be obvious that there are lots and lots of tutorials in that blog. And that's how you project yourself as an expert. You must select a clean and professional looking design for your blog. Now, in WordPress blog, you do not create the design. You select the design. There's a lot of free designs in WordPress and you select the design. Okay? It's free. Did I say free? Yeah, it's free. So it's up to you to decide which design to get. I gave you some pointers on the design. When I showed you some of the blocks, you know exactly what's wrong with it now. Too bright, too small, too maarte, stuff like that. So, just so you know. Clarifying, you can hear me, right? Only a few people have dropped off. You can hear me, right? Good. Right, let's move on. Now, selecting a design. Oh, Trina, when people say I can't hear you, just plug in that link that I created, you know, in our web mastery group, how to access the volume. Okay, so I'm selecting a design. So it's about the way you see the world. Now, I showed you some glaring examples of bad design. They did not design that. They just selected that design. It's very simple to change the design of a WordPress blog. You just select the design and click on apply. And then the WordPress blog will change appearance. It's like changing clothes. It's not a technical thing to change the design of a WordPress blog. You just look for the design that you want and then you select it. Okay, so if you use that design with bright orange, select one that's actually easier to read. Now, whenever you don't have any idea, okay, whenever you don't have any idea of the design that you're going to use, you will have to compare yourself with 3 websites. Okay, now Ike's question is, can we upload a new design in WordPress? Do not. Our goal is to become a high-paid VA. Unless you want to become a high-paid designer. Do not make your own designs because you don't know how yet. Unless, if you already know, you shouldn't be here, right? Because what are you doing here? You already know how to make a design, so don't ask me how. Okay, so pick a design. There are too many designs on the planet that's free. Why make your own? It's such a waste of time to study how to make a design. Unless, of course, you want to be a designer, in which case you're going to be waiting several months before you become an earning VA because you're going to study design first, which is something that people study in school for 4 years. So, waste of time. Just pick the design. WordPress is known all over the world for having so much designs. Too many designs. Okay, you go to YouTube, you go to Google and say free WordPress templates. They call it templates, and you see so much design, you'll run out of time. Okay, you run out of time looking for it. Okay, so here are some of the examples of good design. Okay, Apple's website. You go to Apple's website, you have clean lines, but they take up the space. When I say clean lines, there's a lot of white in Apple's website. So I'm talking about a sample of good design. Okay? This one has a lot of white, but it's not wasted on nothing. You know, there's something there. Okay? So there. Are you getting it why I'm talking about Apple's website? Yes? Because you might still be in WordPress. Guys. Very good. Right. There's another one is you have no idea what good design is, right? For example, when you dress up, it's always the wrong color. You know what I mean? But so if I ask you, is this a good design for a website? You have no idea. So you go to Flickr's calendar and you just Google this where the calendar is. You click on the pictures in the Flickr calendar. Jomar, what's a Flickr calendar? You Google that. Okay, you Google the word Flickr calendar. That's the spelling of Flickr. And you'll see this calendar. And every month, the calendar changes. Your role is to click on a picture and look at that design. Because most of the designs in the Flickr calendar is wonderful. It's beautiful. So it gives you an idea what kind of colors go together, position, and stuff like that, and fonts. So this gives you an idea of what is good design. And third one is you go to any Tumblr blog because I have never seen a Tumblr blog that's ugly. So Jomar, what is a Tumblr blog? You type the word Tumblr in the same spelling in YouTube. Yeah, in YouTube, yeah, in Google. And whatever comes out, you click on it. And normally, if you see a Tumblr blog, it's beautiful. Okay? So that's good design. I'm going to try something here, okay? Let's try something. I have a Tumblr blog. I just want to check if my Tumblr blog is beautiful. Okay. So can you repeat what I just said? Can you just repeat what I just said? About design? Sige nga. Sige nga. What did I say? Lahat ng Tumblr blogs magaganda. Kalaban ng WordPress ang Tumblr eh. Yeah. Okay. So I can't find my Tumblr blog. Never mind. So, for those of you na nawawala na sa anong good design, maghanap kayo sa Tumblr. Again, use your common sense. Like this example of this Tumblr blog. Can you read it? Jomar, no. Therefore, susundin mo yung design, pero hindi mo susundin yung color. You're getting me? Because I can't read the text. But it's nice looking, right? Do you agree it's nice looking? I think it's nice. Only the color is wrong. Okay? So you look for a Tumblr blog. And this is how you look. You type the word Tumblr sa YouTube, sa Google, and you can look for any design that you want. Okay? So at least you have an idea what is beautiful. Okay? Hindi nyo kakaririn. Okay, go. Next. So you have to control the kind of impression you're giving in that blog, which is the same thing as you're talking about God. You're talking about the basketball game ng Miami Heat. Okay? Or the Manny Pacquiao fight in your VA blog. It's not gonna work. You understand? Unless, here's the unless. You talk about the number of people talking about that basketball game in Twitter versus the number of people talking about that basketball game in Facebook, that's an expert. That's a power user. You understand? You're just not gonna talk about this basketball player is really good. I've been a fan of him for 17 years. You don't say that. You say this basketball player is really good. Let's find out how many people in Twitter and how many people in Facebook are talking about these guys. Yeah? Okay? Are you getting that? You can put your personality in your blog. Just always just be in that kind of state. I'm an expert. I'm an expert in Facebook or Twitter and stuff like that. Okay. So your role is to control the impression of that reader of the blog. And it's very easy. Just don't mess up the blog with so many personal things. Here's another rule. You're gonna use colors. Use only 2 or 3 colors maximum in the blog. Okay? 2 or 3 colors maximum. Don't come up with so many colors. Just 2 or 3. Again, if you're gonna use fonts, the style of the letters, 2 or 3 fonts maximum. Okay? As a rule, I only use 2 fonts. Sometimes 1. When I create a blog. Okay? Sometimes 1. Because it's ugly, it looks like a ransom note if you use more than 3 colors. More than 3 fonts and more than 3 colors. Do you know what a ransom note looks like? Over decorated, right? I told you the impression that you need to create is power user. The design must be just like a Tumblr blog. And Tumblr blogs normally use 1 to 3 fonts and 2 to 3 colors. Okay? So you getting this? You getting this? 2 fonts. Actually, 2 to 3. If you know what you're doing, you can go to 3 fonts. So these are like design rules. At least you know what is beautiful looking, what's ugly looking. Okay? Next. Now, take care there and make sure there's white space, meaning don't over decorate it, just like the samples we saw earlier. White space, just like the Apple website, there's white space. There's space where the eyes will not be reading anything because it's white. Okay. White is actually, if your background is light green, it's plain light green. That's white space. Okay. So people, when they go to a website, they're not confused. Okay. You guys, if you're looking for an example, go to my blog, jomarhilario.com. Look at it. There's a lot of text. There's also a lot of white. Jomarhilario.com is an example of what I'm talking about. It's ugly. It's ugly. My blog is ugly, but it has white space. It has 2 fonts. Okay? It has large letters. You can actually read it. It's not pretty, but it follows those rules. Okay, so in other words, do not clutter your blog like most people do. They put widgets or gadgets and stuff like that. Decorations. What are widgets and what are gadgets? Those, list fidgets. There's a box there that says Truly Rich Club. There's a box there that says God Whispers Club. Those are called widgets or gadgets. Whatever those things say, remove them. Remove them. You don't need them. Okay, next. The only required gadget in a VA blog is enter your email address to get more goodies. That's it. Or any kind of variation of this. The only required gadget or decoration, beside the blog contents or article is the email capture that says enter your email address to get more goodies. Am I clear here? Yes? If you don't know what this is, you saw some samples earlier. I'm going to show you some more. This is where you put your email address in. That's the only required gadget. Hey, your image, when you create upper left corner, Ike, best location for gadget, email catcher, upper left corner. Unless you are not English speaking. Okay. So your image, this means your picture, which you're gonna put in your about page. I hope you're getting me. Your picture must be a smiling picture. Okay. And what is good What is good about this picture? It is a smiling picture. What is bad about this picture is, you know the answer, right? You know the answer, right? No, the unshave is okay. Pinutol niya yung katabi niya. Crop the girl out. There's a ghost. Do not do this. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're informal. It also looks like you're not professional, right? It doesn't have to be an ID picture like in the driver's license, but you know what I mean. You're just too lazy, you know. You can edit that out in PowerPoint. There's such a thing called Alpha, Instant Alpha. I think in Keynote, Instant Alpha removes that woman instantly. You can just easily remove that, or just come on, use your cell phone, pose for a decent picture, right? So don't do this. But the right thing is, use common sense. Smile, okay? Smile at not Photoshop. This is a crowd that doesn't know Photoshop. You take a new picture of yourself. It's easier, right? What do you like? Spend 3 months learning Photoshop, or take a new picture of yourself? You get it? That's easier. Okay, so let's look at some more VA blogs, shall we? Yes? Now you know what to look out for. It's easier for you to answer the question. Yes? Go, 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 go. Tell me what needs improvement. Okay, these are even better blogs. What do you think? Pwede na? What do you think? So you already know some of the answers, right? Okay. Answer. What's the right thing about this blog is, sorry. Look at what she has that you don't. Videos. She has videos and you don't. So a person with tutorials is good. A person with videos, much better. Much better. Guess what the videos contain? Tutorials. Tutorials, yeah? Tutorials. It's you talking about whatever, teaching people whatever. And you don't have to have a crowd, just talk to the webcam and teach people how to do stuff. Okay? Great. It has an email catcher. Do you see the email catcher? It's not sophisticated, but did you see that email catcher? Follow by email. See that? It's on the right side, above Bo Sanchez Through the Rich Club. There. And you see beside videos. What do you see beside videos? See that? Graphic works. So this guy knows graphics and he's already going to show you his work. Yeah? Okay. So he already has extra stuff done in the past, so he's gonna show you what it is. If you're a writer, that's write-ups or stuff like that. Okay? It's good. Has a title, has subtitle, has an about. Good. Next. Even better. There's only one thing about this one that I like. Oh yeah, the design is wonderful. There's an about, there's a subtitle. What is the thing that shows this person is different from the others? Okay? You can see it. You can see it. It's there. It's not just color. Come on, it's obvious. There it is. He knows Pinterest. What else? Under that, what do you think is there? What else? There's Twitter. See? Not only is he telling you, I know Empire Avenue, I know Pinterest, I know Twitter. And I can read this. Okay. Okay. He knows other social medias. Very informative PA. So, here's another one. Different kind of tech. When you open this blog, this comes out. It's a pop-up. So, it's kind of obvious what's new, right? So, I'm not going to ask you to guess. There it is. The ginormous email catcher that's a pop-up. So, what does this say? VA knows how to create pop-ups. You get it? Number 2. You see that first arrow on the left? Protected by copyscape. Do not copy. This VA knows what Copyscape is. Question: do you know what Copyscape is? No. Good. This VA knows it. You don't. You got me? You got me? Wow, this person knows how to make a pop-up. He knows what Copyscape is. I don't know what it is. Well, that's good. The VA is the VA knows more than I am. Number two, if I'm looking for a VA who knows what Copyscape is, and I see that, what does it mean? If I'm looking for a VA that knows what Copyscape is, what does it mean? I can hire this VA, yeah? Because obviously this VA knows what she's talking about. Okay? Well, actually, it's not important to define what Copyscape is. You're getting me? It's important to show that you know what it is. And on the right, there's also this AdSense ad, which is not on the, it's not blocking the way of you reading the blog, unlike earlier. Okay? I hope you're getting this. Okay, here's another one. Okay, it's only one thing obvious about this blog, aside from it being pretty. Okay, I got disconnected. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Sabi ng isa ko na-disconnect daw ako. Hindi naman totoo. Okay, fine. Dali ah. My other thing is okay. Tell me what's right. Tell me what's the right thing this person did. Come on, wala yung iba nito. Alam nyo naman. Simplicity? Ano pa kayo? Obvious na obvious yung bago niya. Simplicity na. Okay, take a look at that blog. Where am I pointing? Come on, where am I pointing? Wow, chill out. Come on, guys, focus, focus, focus. I'm already pointing at the answer. This person tells you that she is ODES certified. Does that give you an idea that he's okay, better than the others? Does it? Yeah. This email etiquette, English sentence structure, expert, expert, expert. You got me? You got me? If you were to hire all the VAs I presented today, would you hire this more than the others? If you were looking for an expert. Not only is she an expert, she says she is certified by this mysterious website called Odesk. Number one, you have no idea what Odesk is. That's okay. You're hiring this person and she says she's certified, an expert in English and email etiquette by Odesk. Does that sound impressive to you if you're the client? For me, yes. Because if she was lying, then, it's easy to prove. Okay? This one, tell me what's up with this with this blog. What's up with this blog? 112. Ba't yung ginagalaw yung page? Dapat hindi nyo kailangan galawin eh. Ako lang yun. You're not supposed to touch it. It's automatically gonna move. It's all photos. It's designed for an iPad. And it's not gonna make you impressed. There's a tutorial how to use Animoto. It looks like a calendar and it's sorry. It's not gonna impress the client. So that's one of the biggest sins ng mga designer mindset. Mga designer kung gumawa ng vlog ganyan, parang ang ganda ng design, I'm gonna make it nice color, but it's not impressive. Unless they're trying to hire a designer. Okay. Diba, hindi mo makita yung about me para i-hire siya. Okay. So that, okay, here's another one. I think we're almost done with the examples. Another one. What do you think? Think your own. It is what it is. 113 ang slide. You know what's wrong, right? Weird title. Bad color. Pero may tutorial. Kita may tutorial. See, so, people talaga, no, hindi sila nag-iisip. Talagang, they just do stuff. That's why they don't get hired. So many people don't get hired as VAs because they don't apply common sense. And you guys know this, right? It's all common sense. Correct. It looks dead. Baka goth nga yung may-ari nito eh. Mukha siyang patay. Okay. And it is what it is. It's not impressive at all. Okay. So let's move on. We're almost there. Here's another one. Pakita ko na siya yung sagot. Ayun o. Si Big Time VA. Meron siyang tama na wala sa iba. Meron siyang share this na gadget. There's the client na I know Twitter, I know Facebook. I even know how to make a share this gadget. Okay? So just an example of a right way to do it. There's another one. I think we're almost done. Now this one is obvious. Aside of course that you can't read it, what else is there? Hindi ba obvious yung mali nito? Come on, you can do this. What eagle? Let's see an eagle. Nasaan na tayo? Ay! Hindi pa gumagalaw yung sa inyo. Wait. Sorry. We're on slide 116. Hindi pa gumagalaw yung sa inyo? There you are. We're slide 116 already. So, you know what's wrong, right? Tell me what's wrong. Bagal lang. Kita. What's wrong? Yup! RT the Gent. VA. No, that's actually something. It means something. RC the Gent. VA. The title is super weird. That's the title of the blog. Has tutorials. Has an about. Has an image. Yeah, it's a great WordPress.com site. A super weird name. Okay. Super weird name. It's her name and something, okay? So do you have questions at this point? Did you get any ideas that you can use for creation of your VA? No. Thing. So time for questions. We're actually almost, yeah. Anybody has the first question? Ay, naggising si Nikki. Kanina wala ka. Oh, laging may recording ang VA. Ang mga webinars. Lagi. You don't know how to start blog. Actually, that's not where you start. Anybody know how to start? You don't start with a blog. How do you start? Naalala niyo ba mga kababayan? How do you start? Yes, you can use your own name. Ano kayang slide yun? Nakalimutan ko na yun. Anyway. Nakalimutan na nila. Sino nag-notes kanina? Saan yung pinaka-first step that I told you to do? The very first step. Oh, you sign up for Facebook. Tama ba? Ano? What was the first step ever? Dami namang ano. Hindi yung tatandaan. Iiyak naman ako. What is the first thing you're supposed to do when you do this? Oh my goodness, Lana. Okay, let me just look for that link that tells you what's the first thing you're going to do. Slide 7. There you go. Slide 7. That's the first thing you're going to do. You're not going to make a WordPress blog. You're gonna you go to slide 7 And that's the repeating what slide 7 is. You go there and you fill it up. Right? Because it's useless to make a WordPress blog because you don't know what you're gonna put there yet. Right? Lagyan nyo muna ng laman yung account nyo dyan. Okay? Para alam mo kung ano lalagay mo sa blog. And then you're not even gonna go to the blog yet. What's the second step? You become a power user. How do you become a power user? You read help. May recording naman eh, so re-review ko na lang. For those of you who missed everything, no, let's go through the recording about 2 days from now. You pray na it happens tomorrow, no? Pero pray na by tomorrow evening nandiyan yung recording. Okay? Hindi. Lucia Delejes. You cannot blog about your town because that's not... your town is gonna be hired. The blogging we're doing for becoming a VA has nothing to do with your town. It has everything to do with you. So, ibang-iba yung topic na blogging na sinasabi nyo. The blog we're gonna create for VA won't even have to be updated regularly. I'm gonna repeat myself. You don't have to don't have to update the VA blog all the time. The important thing is it's full of tutorials. When I see it, it's full of tutorials. There. Ella SlideShare. I don't understand the question. Who are your potential customers? You have to answer the question. Rephrase the question. Ella SlideShare. Hindi ko naintindihan yung tanong. So it's about how to sell yourself to the employer. Yes! But these are not employers. These are called clients. Everybody say clients. Hindi employers. You're not going to be an employee. You're going to be contracted as an independent contractor. Ito na, technical na kuno. As a freelancer. He's not your employer. He's not going to pay your taxes. He's not going to give you a computer and an office space and pay for your kuryente. You understand me? Big difference, no? He's not gonna tell you to go to this office and bandy clock yourself. You understand? That's an employer. This is not an employer. This is a client. Okay. Even if you don't use the word VA in the title, as long as when they enter that blog, it's obvious you're a power user. You're going to market yourself as a power user, not as a writer. A power user can be a person who loves to use Microsoft Word, read the help of Microsoft Word, knows everything about Microsoft Word. That's it. That's a power user, but you can't just know Word. No, yun lang ba? Hindi pwede. Okay? People all over the world, they hire VAs, local and foreign. Okay? You're not going to market your blog. You're going to... How do you start? You do what I said and how to start. If you remember. You don't market your blog. That's weird. Okay? You market yourself. Okay? So if you don't know how to start, you go to that link I gave you. That's what you're gonna go to and you register there. Okay? You go to that link and you register there. Okay. Yeah, correct. Si Emery, you market your skills. Okay, and let me review some of the questions so I can answer them. Wala, naubos na. I need to see the questions. Your course has nothing to do with your Lizelle. Your course, BS Nursing, has nothing to do with your blog. Completely different. Let's say I'm power user for YouTube. I mean, when I took college, there was no internet, so there's no relationship, you know? How do you become a power user? You read the help of the websites that you're going to be a power user of. And as long as you understand English, you can understand it. They also have videos. And it has nothing to do with your course. Okay. Your experiences in life are, especially work experience, are probably not even going to be important. What you prove in the blog is even more important than your experience in life. I hope you get that. Say you're a teller and feeling mo, there's nothing you can do for online VA kasi you're a teller. Being a teller is irrelevant, not important, hindi importante when you create the blog. The blog will be all tutorials on the things you learned in the internet. So Jomar, do I have to take time to learn? Yes, you take time to learn stuff. So you're not static. So if you're afraid of learning new things, you cannot work from home. Okay? So there. So Jomar, pwede ba ako mag-attend ng seminar where I can learn Microsoft Word? Yes, pero hindi ako yon. I cannot teach you Microsoft Word. Pwede ba ako mag-attend ng seminar where I can learn Facebook? No. Hello, you already know Facebook. So, but you can read the help of Facebook and learn more about how to use it. Yes. When I come up with a Facebook seminar, yes, you can attend that. But mostly, wala pa, no, I will come up with a Facebook seminar. You read the help first. Okay? Kung gusto mo mag-masters Facebook. So, Jomar, there's such a thing as a masters in Facebook? Yes. Hindi siya course. You're just an expert because you've read the help. So, tingin niyo, how do I know stuff about Facebook? I read every day. That's it. I read the help. Okay. Gano'n pa akong tanong, ha? Magtanong pa kayo, please. Seminar sa Cebu. Wala pa akong date. Sorry. Yes, I'll do that. I'll do a seminar sa Cebu. Sorry. I'm trying to look for a new venue, but let's see. Extensive I'm gonna do an extensive VA seminar on Facebook promotion. Yep. Now, actually, I'm gonna do a seminar. I'm gonna do a workshop. Davao, sometime in October. Again, De Oro, Lapa ulit. Kuwait, I'm not gonna go abroad. So, if you want to learn, you're gonna have to download the seminar or attend my mentoring programs. I have several mentoring programs. So you can learn a lot. If anybody here is serious about learning, becoming a power user in many things, join my power user group, which is Marketing Insider. Ayan. Yan yung if you want me to create you into a power user, if you want me to turn you into a power user, ito pala yung tamang ano. Yan, sumali ka dyan. That's online. It's not a physical thing because masyado maraming topics. 12-month program yan eh. If you want to become a power user, you join that program. Okay? So it's like going into school. Yes, meron niyang bayad. It's like going to school. The only difference is you become a power user, which is different from going to school. Because sobrang tataas yung iyong, ang tawag doon? Value pag nagpapahire ka sa ibang clients. Okay? Yes, Jem, you can start anytime with your VA assignment. How many hours of work a week does a VA work? Depends, Ella. How many hours a week do you want to work? Now, it's very important to understand, when you are a VA, you're not an employee. You decide how many hours of work should you work. Ikaw mag-decide. Then you look for a client who agrees with you. Say, you just want to work 2 hours a day. Some of my VAs work only 2 hours to 4 hours a day. I agree to them. So, we're okay. So there. So, you want to work full-time, you want to work part-time, it's up to you. It's completely up to you. You're not an employee. Wala pa akong plans for CTO. You know, the last time kasi I was in CDO, only 5 people from CDO showed up, and majority of the people came from different parts of Mindanao. I mean, like 5 people from CDO showed up, and like 30 people came from somewhere else. I mean, wow. I think I'm in the wrong city. Parang ganun. Okay, so as much as I want to go to CDO, you have to address the fact that they're not there. Okay. How else can you protect the content of your blog? Do not protect the content of your blog. You want people to copy the content of your blog. Why? Because you ain't famous yet. If you're famous, you can worry about that and Celine. If you ain't famous, you want to be able to have people copy the stuff in your blog to promote you. Make sure every time you make a tutorial, your name is there. You see? Every time you make a picture and put it in your blog, your name is there. Ilagay mo yung pangalan mo. Like, look at my slide. If you put this slide in your... You can put this slide kasi in my yung slide dito sa SlideShare, you can put it in your blog. Go ahead. Do they know who made it? Yeah, it's me because it has my name underneath every slide. So that's how you do it. But you do want them to copy your stuff. Ay, hindi ko maintindihan yung Tagalog ni Rob. Pwede mo ba sa end na po magtanong when seminar, let's focus on sa webinar? I don't understand what they're talking about. Pseudonym. Yep, you can use a pseudonym. But let me suggest you use your first name as the real name because it's gonna be weird. You show them on a blog made by Anna and your name is Helen. I heart Chubbs. A VA does any kind of office work that involves a computer. Anong ginagawa I heart Chubbs ng VA? Anything you do with a computer, that's VA job. Nickname is okay. Correct. VAs are home-based work outsourcing. Questions? Oh, you ran out of questions. You ran out. Lucia, no. VAs are not virtual secretaries. Virtual secretaries are virtual secretaries. Now, question. Are all computer users secretaries? Yes or no? Are all computers bloggers? Are all computer users bloggers? So, a VA is a person who works on the computer, who has a client somewhere else. That's it. Works on the computer. So, ako, am I a secretary? Nope. Am I a blogger? Yes. Are there VAs who aren't bloggers? Yes. However, if you make a blog, it doesn't make you a blogger. Especially kung hindi mo naman ginagalaw yung blog mo after you've created it. Like, the blog we're gonna create, you're not gonna update that as often as you want. You're just gonna put stuff there to impress the client. That's it. It just shows the client you know how to make a blog. Shows the client you know how to make a tutorial and stuff like that. So, question pa po? Emery, the question is weird. Pwede ba yung what? Ayun. It depends on you what kind of job you will do because you're gonna hunt down the clients, iHeart Clubs, and ask them to hire you. That's how it works for VAs. Elance is legit. It's mostly filled with programmers. So tama si Emery, i-interviewin ka muna ng client. When the client is finished, i-interviewin mo yung clients to find out if you guys fit. This is like a marriage. Temporary. If you fit, you like the work, he likes you, that's why you were asked to interview, then you get into an agreement. This is how much I will pay you for your work. Yan. That's how it works. IMS Ramirez. Yes. Yes. Prerequisite ang ODesk. Yes. Ike, there is a virtual contract if you want to create a virtual contract. Actually, there's no such thing as a virtual contract. It's literally a file that you sign, It's not virtual. You can print it out if you like. Okay lang yung kulit. You can print out the contract if you like. Most of the VAs do not have contracts. They just trust each other. Because if you don't trust your client, you fire the client. You understand? You fire the client. The entire talk tonight, Ella, is about how to get the client. Everything I said tonight is how to get the client. So you start with the first step. What's the first step again? Yes, parang online netting. So what's the first step again? I don't remember anymore. What's the first step? And then again, there is the second step. If you remember what the second step is, it's becoming a power user. And there are two ways to do that. You read the help or you join my Marketing Insider It's like going to school again. Why? Because to become a power user is not an ordinary thing. You have to impress the client. And then number three, and then you make the blog. Okay. Do that, do that, and you get the client. That's it. Oh, yeah? Don't tell me that's it. That's a long-term thing. It's like you can do that in the span of 45 days if you're doing it every day. Otherwise, it will take you months if you're lazy. Okay? So, that's the step. You'll get a client that way. Easily get a client. Ganda talaga ng picture ni Audi. Hi, Audi. Pasensya na kayo. Friend ko si Audi from my office days. Black and white. Siya yung third picture dyan. Katabi ni ano. Ni... Sino ba to? Si Revilla ba to? Third step. Create the blog. Hi, Audi. Ike Arboleda, the payment for the VA as salary depends on your conversation with the client. Normally PayPal. PayPal.com. Normally PayPal. If your client is local, he can deposit to your bank account. He's local, he's Filipino. Why use PayPal? DPI to DPI, video to video. Pwede naman eh. Ganun. Pag foreign, normally PayPal.com. So yes, kailangan bang mag-open ng PayPal account? Yes, paypal.com that Jomar Hilario is the tutorial paano mag-open ng PayPal account. Pwede rin deposit to your local bank account pag ODE. Sabi ni Pink Team BA. Si Pinky yan. BA na yan si Pinky. Okay. Anong pa? Hindi pa ako tapos. Meron pa. Okay. Since you're thinking about your questions, okay. Miss Dean, change the appearance of your blog. Why do you want to waste your time? No. No, because I don't want you to waste your time. Okay, slide 118. Slide 118, Audi. Ha? 136? 118 pa lang ako. Bahala kayo. Sure ako 118 ako. Don't change your appearance of the blog. Weird. That's weird. You mean you have a lot of time in your hands? Yeah, sayang time. Okay, so let's move on. So, here's my advice if you want to be a power user on your own, if you don't want my help. You know, I can help you. You just join my Marketing Insider program. You can be a power user in 30 days. Pero in one topic pa lang. Anyway, here's my advice. Becoming a power user, you're going to have to concentrate on these three things if you're serious, okay? Video tutorials, YouTube direct. Gagawa kang video tutorials, YouTube, tapos. I don't know what Pro Show is, so sorry. And, yun. Ay, sa pang madaling way para gumawa ng video tutorial, Camtasia. You have to buy it, Lucia. You have to buy Camtasia. Pero madaling gumawa ng video tutorials na. If you want to make video tutorials. I don't encourage you to do that. Slides are easier using PowerPoint. So, are you ready for my advice? The 3 things you need to be a power user in. Okay ba kayo? Okay, game. Ito na. Ito tayo. Short stack. Ayan. Ano yan? Sa mga baguhan, hindi nyo alam yan. Sa mga luma, alam nyo na yan. Kasi tinuro ko to. Short stack is a way to create contests and applications sa Facebook. Okay. Before kayo magpanic, nakagamit na kayo ng Facebook. Alam niyo yung like my picture and win a prize sa Facebook, mga contest. Yan, pag-aaralan nyo paano gumawa ng contest sa Facebook. Yan yung first advice ko. Seryoso kayo, gusto nyo maka-attract ng high-paying client, di ba? So the easiest way to do this, actually, is just very simple. Go watch my free webinar. You wanna master short stack? Well, not master. Start with short stack. You go to this webinar. It's an old webinar I did like several months ago. It's 90 minutes. It'll tell you how to use short stack and how to run a Facebook contest. Clear yes? Clear yes? So the first thing you need to be a power user is short stack. Okay? Tiki, anong letter? Hindi ko alam. Shortstack.com. Di ba shortstack? Tama spelling ko. Shortstack.com. Ito yung webinar kung saan ko tinuro yung shortstack. Clear ba ako? Tama. Tama ka, Tiki. Okay. Clear. So, wala na kayong takot-takot. Libre yung webinar na yan. Next. Hootsuite. Ano yan? Nuturo ko yan sa aking Marketing Mastery program. Niki pa post nga ng link ng Marketing Mastery. So, Hootsuite. Ano ba yung Hootsuite? Earlier sa Facebook, meron akong pinalabas na video. Bumalik kayo sa Facebook, nandun yung video. Ano ba yung Hootsuite na yan? Number 2, basahin niyo yung help. Di ba may help? Basahin niyo yung help ng Hootsuite. Hootsuite, ang trabaho ni Hootsuite sobrang simple. For example, Nikki, malalagay ka ng call to action, hindi lang link. Ano ba yan? Sabihin nyo kung anong benefit, tapos lagay mo yung link. So, what is Hootsuite? Hootsuite, if you have 25 Facebook pages or Facebook groups, you post your message once lang. And it goes to all 25. Nagigets nyo ang role ni Hootsuite? Time saver. If you have a bunch of Facebook pages, a bunch of groups, yes, it's a broadcaster. Actually, more than just a broadcaster. Essentially a broadcaster. Now, it does more than just broadcasting because it has Twitter and stuff like that, and Foursquare. But you have to be a power user in Hootsuite if you want to attract the right kind of clients, for example. Second yun. The first one was short stack. Second is Hootsuite. If you want to learn Hootsuite from me, ayan na Nikki, you can sign up for my Marketing Insider course. Next, last one is Pinterest. Pag-aralan nyo si Pinterest, I'm gonna do a webinar on Pinterest very soon. Pag-aaralan nyo si Pinterest. Because Pinterest is becoming a big source of money for companies today. Lalo na sa States. Yung mga Pilipinos, hindi pa sila nabubuhay sa Pinterest, hindi pa nila kilala. So, this is a place where people share nice photographs. Okay? I actually teach this also sa aking Marketing Master Insider. Yung aking how to make you into a power user program. So, you can either join that club or you read the help. Okay? Diba? Dalawang options. You read the help, find out how Pinterest is making money for companies. Actually, the first thing you need to do is learn how it works before you find out how to make money using Pinterest. Learn how it works first. Essentially, Pinterest is like corkboard of beautiful pictures. That's it. And people normally use it to corkboard pictures of things they want to buy. That's why companies are making money from Pinterest today. If they know you know Pinterest, and not just shallow, hindi lang shallow, marunong ka talaga, you power user Pinterest, then they'll hire you. Okay, next. So that's it. That's the end of the day. That's the end of my talk today. And I'll just end by inviting those who want to desperately learn how to work online. If you need a seminar, not everybody needs seminars. No, some people they need a seminar. So I have a seminar coming up. There are only 6 seats left. 6 na upuan. 6 seats left for my June 30 Saturday seminar, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. in this place. Okay? So that's the place. You see that thing beside the swimming pool with the black line? That's supposed to be an arrow. That's where we're going to do the seminar. Okay? So if you haven't been there, this is in the States, by the way. It's in Arizona. Just kidding. So this is in Rosewood. This is in Taguig, beside Global City. Okay? So that's the venue. That's exactly the venue. Do not bring a swimsuit. You cannot, okay? You cannot you cannot swim. There's gonna be a lot of things to do, okay? So that's the seminar venue. Only six anim. If you're abroad, you're gonna have to get the recording of the seminar. We have several recordings available. So if you're gonna bring a yaya and your kids, you bring yaya and kids, they play, but they can't go to the seminar, okay? Pero mainit na, bahala kayo. So here's the download option for those who are abroad. You go click that link, you copy it, you click that link, and you can download the seminar. And when you download, you actually get two recordings, two different recordings, actually three in today's case. But today, when you actually download, you instantly get an email that you can download the seminar, two copies of that seminar, plus a bonus interview of a VA. So there's you might want to know what bonuses are, what bonuses I have for those who pay before June 26. And this also involves the downloadable version. So this is what you get, okay? So obviously, you get to attend or you get to download. Plus, you get the ebook that contains the 400-page presentation that I showed, okay? In Corillo, yes, there's a recording version of this webinar. So that's you get the actual presentation. If you download or if you attend, you get the presentation. You get free membership into the VA Seminar Graduates Group. So people who've attended the seminar can support you and help you with all your questions. You know, they're even more helpful than me because there are more of them. You get experienced VAs supporting you. Okay, your classmates supporting you. You got free membership into that exclusive group. Okay. You get best practices and best strategies on how people like Pinky and Trina and Nikki became VAs. I'm going to show you the table of contents for the seminar. We're going to talk about the history of why I came to teach people how to become VAs, the 7 incorrect assumptions about VAs that people make. This is a list of 25 different scams that people do. There's a lot of scams in online work, so I'm going to discuss every one of them. Okay, and the things you might need to change, the negative things about being a work from home person, and the things you need to buy when you become a VA, the kinds of VAs. This is very short, and some stories about dealing with clients that you need to know if you want to become a work from home. There's 6 benefits to being a VA. And then we go to the bulk of the day, which is the assignment to graduate. Now, the VA seminar was created so that I can teach people how to package themselves, how to show themselves, just like what I taught you today, make an impressive, to impress the client, okay? So I'm going to tell you, so I gave you 3 things, like Hootsuite, Pinterest, Short Stack. I gave you 3, right? In the VA seminar, I'm going to discuss 35 different things you need to be a power user in, and then you get to pick. You get me? Today I discussed 3. In the VA seminar, you're gonna get 35 different tools and websites that you can pick to become a power user in. Okay, and every seminar is a different list. It's not exactly the same. So this is the fun part of the seminar when you learn all these tools that VAs use. And believe me, this stuff is not in a book. It's not even in, if you Google for it, the lists are old. Because I'm always ahead of most people in the online world. So I know what people need. I know what people pay for when they pay high for VAs. And you cannot Google this stuff because it's not yet, it's not yet mainstream. They don't know it yet. Okay. So, but it's not done, no? We show how you show evidence of your work to your clients. How do you get paid in detail? How do you make your resume shine? And how do you get paid even more? So it's like a detailed version of what I did today and what's next. Okay, so that's the VA seminar. So you know what's going to be discussed in the VA seminar. So I'm just discussing this to you because we have 6 slots left, and I know it's going to be filled. And if we get a lot of people interested, we can create a second seminar sometime in July. But right now, actually, I have no schedule for a seminar in July. The next VA seminar is probably going to be, I don't know, September. I don't have a date yet. It's a venue thing. So here's the goal. The goal of the VA seminar is to present yourself to the client as deserving, okay, a high-paying gig, okay, or work right now. I want the clients to hire you now and give you a high pay, okay? And the downloadable seminar version is 2975. It's the same as the live. It's the same amount, okay? It's $69, okay? So we're not done. I haven't discussed the bonuses yet. So hindi to kasama. Tapos na to. Yeah, yeah. So there's gonna be a free audio recording of the event that you're gonna be attending. You're gonna get that copy, yeah. Audio, okay, okay. There's also gonna be a free video recording of the event. I didn't put the slide, so I'm sorry. It's gonna be a free audio and free video recording of the event if you sign in before June 26th. June 26th. We will check your work when you submit your assignment. There will be an assignment. You have to submit it if you want to become a VA, and we will check your work. And then you gain access to my private clients who are looking for skilled VAs. There are people out there, online marketers around the world who are my friends. And they're looking for people who I trained. So you get access to these people. Okay? And if you want to attend the VA seminar again, you get it at $1,000 off in the future if you want to do it again. Okay? The VA downloadable, the VA actual is the same stuff. It's a recording of a live event. 2 live events actually. If you download, you get today you get 3 3 live events that are recording. The VA seminar is also designed for first-timers, completely first-timers. So this is the website for the VA seminar, FilipinoVA.com. If you want to read up more about it, you want to tell your friends, okay? You want to tell your friends about it, okay? You tell them to go to this website, okay? If you want to deposit by BPI, you can. You just ask Nikki how it is. You want to buy by credit card, you just use the link on the screen. And if you come in pairs, you just pay 1.5 for the next person. Just in pairs, dala-dalawa. Come in pairs, only 1.5 for that other person. So that's it, I think. Hindi pa tayo tapos. Marami pa akong slides. So here are your options. You get the downloadable version on or before June 26th. And you get the bonuses, as I mentioned. The recording of the June 30 events. Audio and video. Okay? You can download it. You can come as a pair. You can come as one person. I don't think we can accommodate you if you walk in because we're full. Okay? You don't need a PayPal account as long as you have a credit card. You can use the links here. Okay? And there. So here's my. It's June 30. It's Saturday. Next Saturday. June 30. Your deadline for the bonuses is June 26th. Okay? So if you're part of the online mentoring club, you get 1,000 pesos off also. So here's my ending. Come be a part of the silent revolution of people who work from home, where fun times replaces commute times. They no longer commute. Where finances become more manageable because all that cost involving traveling to the workplace is gone. And families become closer again because you're always at home or wherever you are. And now OFWs can now work from home. And this is the revolution we're trying to do here. Try to unite families. Employees can work from home. So let me end with Oprah. Surround yourself only with people who are going to lift you higher. And that's what we do in the VA seminar. Also here in the webinar. Also there in the mastery group. So that's it. That's all I have for tonight. I don't know where we went like overtime to the max. I don't know, but thank you for participating. Sorry for the lateness. And if you have any more questions, please go and ask questions. Nikki is here. You go to the mastery group. We'll answer your questions there. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you soon in my live events. Okay, wait for the Pinterest event. We're gonna come up with a Pinterest event also, and a in-depth workshop on Facebook marketing workshop, hands-on, on on August 24 to 25. August 24 to 25, we have a hands-on workshop on Facebook marketing. You gonna wanna go there if you want uh, 2 days of hands-on with Facebook marketing. That's a lot of stuff to cover. Okay, and the Pinterest also is also very powerful. In the world of the internet, Facebook is number one, Pinterest is number two. So in marketing. So goodbye all. I'll see you soon.